than the people who were never was a practical experience. So definitely the practice that very example, there's learn and I love the CRM today and skills can be evolved.
If you have not yet experienced then work with a team and collaborate and share things and ideas.
That's it's a big part of the success and persecution. It's been the thanks for the process and what very important thing is risk management. By understanding the risk management, by risk factor, we can already have more plans in place. So one doesn't work, we definitely need that one. So that was something which was very important.
So the session was really fun-filled. It was having proper interactions amongst team members. It had covered all the points that we had discussed. So it covered the entire course. You have delivered it beautifully, and it was really amazing. There was not at all any what do you call lecture or something. It was a good interactive session, and we really loved it. Thank you very much.
Thanks for this training. First of all, being when you joined me, I hardly knew anyone here, but now I know almost everyone. So yes, I am being here. Thank you so much, and thank you, Lina, for conducting this training. It was very helpful for me, and I actually came to know a lot about my personality. So yeah, it is a
Strategy based by but personality management was really pulling out one thing is more influential for us and what is the focus in who will interact with other people in different scenarios or communication. As I come to here, I understand what is the exact communication, how we have to communicate with the people.
Different kind of behavior. Actually, also, I think we have things from we have now.
Rather than the people who were never was a practical experience. But definitely, that's what best can for all of us. And I got the skills here today. That skills can be evolved.
Maybe I have not yet experienced in my work status and very good in this more. Then work with the team and collaborate and share things and ideas.
That's the thing because it's a key part of the success and persecution. But at least with the serve and thanks for the process and coming.
And what I kind of learned really today was, a very important thing is risk management. By understanding the risk management, by risk factor, we can already have more plans in place. So, one doesn't work, we definitely need that. So that is something which was very important.
So the session was really fun-filled. It was having a lot of interactions amongst team members. It had covered all the points what we had discussed. So you covered the entire course. You have delivered it beautifully and there was a lot of interaction, which was really a must. There was not at all any lecture or something. No, it was a good interactive session and we really loved it. Thank you very much.
Thanks for this training. First of all, being a new joinee, I hardly knew anyone here, but now I know almost everyone. So yes, I am being here. Thank you so much, and thank you, Lina, for conducting this training. It was very helpful for me, and I actually came to know a lot about my personality. So yeah, it is a
Understand, I think it's right, it's balance. The program personality diagram, it was really going also. One of the thing is more influential for us, and what is the focus and what is the total interact with other people, different scenarios or communication. As I come to here, I understand what is the exact communication, how we have to communicate with the people. So that we get a different kind of education here.
Good evening and welcome to this CARD hour, which is the session, knowledge sharing session conducted by Leadership CARD every week on Thursday between 7:45 p.m. to 8:45 p.m., wherein one of the coaches from the Leadership CARD come here and present take a topic and discuss about the topic. So there is something common between all of us. We all want to succeed in any of the activity we undertake. Is that right? That's what we wanted to look at, and that's what we aspire to. We wanted to do, succeed in each of those activities. Today, I'm going to share some of the success principles based on my life experiences. As a success coach, I was looking back saying that what is that thing in my 4 decades of global corporate experience, as well as 6 decades as a human being and on this earth, I've been quite successful in doing things and various things, right? It's personally or professionally, I consider myself as a successful person. This is that I started looking at saying that what is that something which has helped me over the period of last 4 decades of my professional experience and 6 decades of my personal experience on this earth. Then I thought I'll come up with some of the details so that we can share. Today, as part of this card hour, I would be sharing some of my life experiences. There is no guarantee something which worked for me will definitely work for you. So maybe you can look at it and take a try and see how you can make these things to work for you as well. Little bit about me. This is Ram Ramakrishnan. I'm the success coach, mentor, and a trainer. I come with 4 decades of global, 3.5 decades of the global corporate experience. And last 5+ years, I've been working as on my own as an entrepreneur as part of the leadership card and as a consultant and success coach. I provide services to the people. I'm a TEDx speaker. I'm the two times an author. My first book, Focus 5, a practical guide for career growth. The second book, Local to Global, a 3-step framework for transformation. I focus on the business transformation, personal transformation, SWOT analysis, priority management, networking, and customer service. So this is a little bit about me. And I also have some of those certifications which is required as part of the Coach Transformation Academy. I'm a certified professional coach. I'm on the way appearing for ICF Associate Coach certification as well. Recently, about 3-4 months back, I got myself certified on the Organizational Transformation Foundation based from the PMI, and I'm certified train the trainer and coach. These are all some of my profile. Let me introduce my card team. Card team consists of Kiran, Ashish, myself, and Devesh. We started entire thing during the pandemic in 2021. July, we are going to complete 2 years now. In the 2 years, we touched more than 2,000 plus individuals. We were able to bring some change in them. So help them. This thing is help the leaders and business owners to come out of their comfort zone. It's most important. People need to come out of their comfort zone and unleash their potential to realize their dreams. That is what we have done, and we are proud to say more than 2,000 plus people. It's counting each day. And we bring in expertise in the areas of communication, finance, services, transformation, operations, sales, GSI, bring in cumulative 100 plus years of corporate experience. Kirandeep Sandhu, focuses on areas of focuses on the mindset, personality development, effective communication, personal branding, and coaching, TEDx coaching. And she comes from 2+ decades of academic and communication leadership experience. She's the John Maxwell certified trainer. Your voice matters, so speak to be heard is what her tagline is. Ashish Datta, learn to lead yourself, rest is easy. He is an operational and finance leadership. He's a chartered accountant by profession, and he's a COO and CFO of an organization, a self-leadership architect. He is an author of a book as well, the Navigating Leadership, the Navigating the Dark Hole. His areas of expertise, he brings in the self-leadership, team dynamic, relationship management, and the conflict management. These are the areas he focuses on. The thing. Moving on to, I introduce myself, Devesh Mohan. He says, tie your shoes and run towards your goal. And he brings in the sales and alliance leadership experience, more than 2+ decades. And he, as well as Arkandeep Santu, or social entrepreneur, they have done a foundation which helps give back to the community, which help more than 250+ students in the rural area part of Ayodhya. And areas of expertise, he brings in the leadership coach as part of that personal transformation, goal setting, sales and alliances area. He brings that experiences to us. Moving on from here, as leadership card, there are many things we primarily focus on. As your career or business growth plateau, people feel that their career or a business growth is plateau, then we help those people. Are you struggling to achieve work-life balance? If people are struggling with the work-life balance, we have the tools and system that can help them how they can work on it. Then interpersonal conflict leading to productivity loss. Most of the important thing when you work in an organization is interpersonal conflict need to be resolved in a systematic manner. That is what we help. These are the areas we work on it. Now, I was thinking, since very few hours are there, I wanted your reaction. Use the chart option. Basically, you can say, what is that success means to you? What is a success which means to you? So you can use the chart option and type it so that I will be able to see it. Success means different things to different people. So let me start with what are some of the myths about the success. People have, while we all know something, each one has got a definition of success. I'm purely talk about from my experience, what is the success. Some of the, before that, we will look at what are some of the myths about the success. People say it is not for everyone. This is the common thing. There are people who are born to succeed. It is not for me. This is not supposed to, this is not for me. I can't do it. Those are the things which happens. One part of it. Second is only extroverts can succeed. People think that people who can speak well, who can present well, those are the people only can succeed. That is the second myth about the success. Then people think that one time you succeed on something, people, they always there in that success, think that success, whatever I achieve today, this is forever. That is also not true. Success is a milestone you achieved and you need to start looking at it. What else you would start working on it? What else you would start doing it? So success is, it's like an iceberg. If you see what is the tip of the iceberg is what visible you see. Many times people look at that and see that is what people will see. They say that you are a successful person, that person is successful. People are, we see them saying that he is achieving success. But we don't know what are all the things goes behind making that success. It may be someone working with lot of persistence and putting lot of hard work onto that. Then has the niche. People have identified their own niche where they wanted to work on it. They know that they do analysis of strength, weakness, opportunities, and work on that mindset. Then they put a governance structure, ensure things work, change management, vision, priority, goal. Let's take just an example of someone running for winning a gold medal in the Olympics for the 100-meter race. What we see at the end of it is this person has broken that record and won that match. Behind that, so much of work goes on. Definitely, he would have run thousands and thousands of miles and months of practice, years and years of practice, which goes on. So that is where he gets in. Those are the activities which goes on. He goes through various things, find out his physical fitness, whether he is correctly weighing, or he is having the nutrition, food on time. There is a coach, mentor, or someone has trained him, given him the feedback. He would have seen hundreds of videos of his or her competitor. What is that they are doing, understanding them, what is that he needs to improve, even seeing his own videos. Because I improved my public speaking, many of you would have done it, looking at my video with mute, without mute, all the things which is, that's what had happened, makes so much of an effort people put in. That is not at all visible to the people. What people see is the success at the end of it. Lot goes behind that success. What is success? According to me, attempting to move forward. You decided saying that I move forward and take this step. So if you decided to say that I wanted to go for every day, wanted to go for a run. It's not necessarily that you achieve first day 5 kilometer or 10 kilometer walking. Even if you walk 100 meters on the day one, you are a success. You've taken that step. From my professional experience, I can give an example. I remember it was in the year 1995 when I joined the organization as the corporate real estate facilities and admin head. Everyone was feeling very low in the department. They were saying to me, saying that any job no one wants to do, it will get dumped here. And we need to work and do that. That is the way, and they say that it is a thankless job. All were going on. Then I said, we can't as a function. We can write a process for what are all the things we do. First, let us look at what is my in scope of activity, what is the out scope of the activity, and how do I do each of the activity. I'm providing a services to the people, internal customer. What is the service level agreement with which I can start providing them? I started this. Many people even today credit me after 30 plus years. Ram, you started this initiative that day. That is what you are following it. So I made that attempt first saying that, yes, let me come up with some kind of a process document that helps SLAs and work on in scope and out scope. Then staying true to your core belief and value. Here I remember my mentor, my mentor, Aparesh Acharya, used to say, values are something, even your life is a threat, you don't give it up, you don't compromise on it. So in this case also, I have an example from my professional life. Early part of my career, I was working in 86, 87 in one of the organizations, wherein some of the leadership team, including my reporting boss, they thought making a small deviation to that policy, no one is going to observe it, is absolutely right. As a guardian of the policy, I came to know about it. This is not right as per the policy. I wrote that to my boss's boss, saying that this is what is happening. Either we change the policy or we inform them saying that as per policy, something which is not permitted. I do not know what other people felt, other leaders felt about me, but my boss, immediate boss, felt happy about me. It is not that he took me along with him in the next two organization because of this one thing, saying that I stay true for the beliefs and value, core beliefs and value. That is what you need to look at. If you are able to stand up to that, you are a successful person. That is the success. Third, obtaining happiness from achieving your goals. Definitely, we need to celebrate it. Whatever the goals, whatever we achieve it, even the small success needs celebration and feel happy about it. My first example, wherein I started doing this process document, once I completed the process document, I was very happy that then the CEO of my software company organization, he has taken that process document, went to each of the project meeting and told them that such a department like support function has come out with the process manual, and which is so good, and they are clearly saying what is it in scope, out scope, what is their services, how they do deliver the services, they do it, as well as the service level agreement. All this is, that is what I considered as a success, not creating that book, getting that acknowledgement from the topmost person in the organization. He was quite happy about it and taken that as the success. So this is what some of the definition about the success, if you wanted to look at. So if you want to know more about the thing, I have this three-step success framework seminar, which I'm doing on this Sunday. All of you can attend. I have just posted that registration link here. You can attend. I would be discussing for 2 hours on the three-step success framework. But today, what I am going to do is, I am going to stop sharing this PPT, and I just put the link to you. All of you can look at your the link and see. You can register for this upcoming online seminar, which is conducted on Sunday, 21st May, 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. I will in detail discuss with you about the three-step framework as well as the 12 processes which is associated with that. Today, based on my life, I was looking at what is that I did repeatedly that has helped me as my success principle. That's what I looked at. I created an acronym. I wanted all of you to take a pen and paper, note it down. I'm calling this as LABS. Maybe I will put it on the chart also.
Babu,
You can, yeah.
Really, Nadi,
Yes. I'm just typing it. This is the acronym. You keep it. I will tell you. Labs plus NSC plus CVG is equal to success. Note it down. I'll explain each one of this 10 principle that has helped me in my successful career, either it is personal or professionally. What is that? L. L is learning. L, learning. It is, you have to have lifelong learning as the concept. And you need to ensure that you have a time which is allocated, the funds allocated, so that you can upgrade yourself. See, as I talk to you, all of you, today I am working with the ICF to get myself certified. As part of another thing, every Sunday I meet up with my mentor. I paid him, I meet up with him on Sunday with him and discuss with him what is that I need to do. And I also have another mentor and coach. I keep spending, because when I wanted to coach people, what is that some of my drawbacks, and the other thing, how do I start learning? Learning is not only always acquiring knowledge and information, and you need to start unlearn the things also. It's absolutely important, start unlearning some of the thing which is not working very well for you and today. So L is for learning. You need to keep lifelong learning, lifelong unlearning as part of your life always. I started after 1983. I joined in 86 in an organization of 86 onward till today. Every year I do something new, some new courses, work with some people, attend some of the training from conferences, meeting. With that, I keep learning and unlearning the things. Number A of that labs is assess. Before you start do any activity, it's important you start understanding where you are. What is your assess situation? You need to make that clear assessment of your assess, which is most important, and you need to do that. So you will not be able, even if you wanted to do a cab booking in Google today, in Uber or Ola, first thing they ask is, where are you? They need to come and pick you up. You need to know about yourself, assess situation, which is most important. Start doing it again. I keep taking stock of it every 3-4 months of it, saying that what is that? I put in some of the goals and other things where I am. Assess what is that I am doing it. This is an important thing. And B in the lab is believe. And you need to strongly believe in yourself. We all have powers to make the impossible possible. Nothing in this world is impossible. We have to believe in that. Whatever activity, whatever you wanted to do, you need to bring that clear belief system with that saying that, yes, I can do it. I'll be able to do it. Have that belief saying that this is possible by me and I can acquire the knowledge and skills, whatever it is required. And the S of lab is the SWOT analysis. You need to do your strength, weakness, opportunities, and threat analysis. See, I started doing this from the beginning, but I didn't know up to 7-8 years of my career what it was for SWOT. But I used to keep doing it, saying that what is that I am good at, what is that I am not good at, what is that I feel something is scary and threat about it, and what is that some of the opportunity which is there so that I can start working on it. So it's important you take stock. Even today, if you see, some of you interested may Google it and see Amazon SWOT analysis. They do it. They are a big billion-dollar organization. Every year they do it. As an individual, we need to have that thing done. That is an important thing that will give you about your strength, what are the areas of weakness, what are the opportunities you have, what are the threats you have to know about that. Then coming back to NSC, this is another. One of the things is you need to have that labs very clear, learning and your assess. You have to have that belief, that mindset. Have that mindset of saying that, yes, I can do it. I'll be able to do that. Believe, then understanding your strength, weakness, opportunity. That is the lab. Analyze with that, doing that. Then NSC. NSC. N is the network. How well you are networked. Either in your community, the residential area, where do you stay? Whether people will look at and greet you every day when they were willing to come and discuss with you. That's what an organization, you have the networking is when you are going for a company party. Is people willing to come and discuss with you? How you know the people? Have you networked apart from your organization, your residential area? Do you have in your areas of interest? You keep attending those seminars and meetings and other things so that you know something you want, whom do you connect with? Do you have that ability? Network is the network. Today, if you ask me more than what is that I earn, I have the network people since I was the All India Facilities and Administration head. Across the country, if I need something, I can pick up my phone and talk to them, things gets done with them. So that is what the network, well worth of network, and we need to spend time and establish our network and create that network more than having the savings in your bank account. And yes, of the NSE is simplicity. So there is no need of having no, because you are in some position. Position is as long as you sit in that chair, that is the position. See, if you come out of the chair on that day evening itself, you are not holding that position. You are at home, you don't have that position. So given that simplicity is the most important thing, many leaders miss this because they are in the power, they are in the seat. They start whatever it is, misusing, abusing people. They think that people have to come to them, they need not have to go to them. That is the kind of an attitude with which they do that. And you need to maintain that simplicity. Remember, all positions are temporary. And you have that simplicity, people will love for that and look for that for you. And C is the calmness. And you need to maintain that calmness in you. That is what helps you to take the right kind of a decision. The calm mind helps you move in the right direction for you. If you don't have that disturbed mind, you will not be able to do anything. I was reading recently the success principles of one of the author, and he talks about saying that in that the mind likes an antenna, and you need to have that calmness. You bring that calmness with yoga and meditation or various other thing. That is where if you are thinking something, you are able to attract the people. They will come, and you are able to work on that. That is powerful. If it is completely cluttered and mind is having too many thoughts, you will not be able to take that right decision. So the calmness is most important. Then after this is done, learning and assess, believe, SWOT, and N network, simplicity, calmness. Then the CVG, it has got a relation. C is for communication. You should be good at communicating things about your vision and goal. V and G are vision and goal. You need to establish your vision and have the vision board written in pictorial format. Also, that is most important. You need to have that. Set a clear vision and goal. Set your goal using those SMART principle: simple, measurable, attainable, reachable, and the time bound, which is most important. You need to do that. And communication is the key. You may have an excellent vision, fabulous goals, and if you don't communicate with your team or people, nothing happens. If you have created your vision, created your goals, and communicate that very clearly, your job is done. So this is what lab plus NSE plus CVG. Look at, always I had the goal and I had the vision. Even today I have the vision board. For me, I'm taking this from another place. Otherwise, I would have shown that video of that. So you need, I communicate with people, saying that what is that vision, whomever you wanted to work with, and they should be very clear about it. Network is great. Next week, as you know, one of my partner, Karandeep, last 2 weeks, he has been networking with people. Next week, I will be networking almost 3 days. Tomorrow, also, I'm going out networking with people. Next week, 3 days, I have some of the Toastmaster conference coming up. I would be networking with the people. That's an important thing. And you need to have that simplicity, calmness. So this is where I said, whenever I go to the people, it is not my self-boosting. Whenever I go, the people who work for me, if I happen to see them, anywhere they come. Today, I was so happy. There are people I am not doing any business. I have no business relationship as of now. Only the thing is we both have worked with the people. There are since every month I have few people calling me inquiring about me, how I am, what I am doing. There is a message. Keep people sending a message to me saying that how are you doing? What are you doing? Keep inquiring about it. That is what happens when your network is so strong. Every day I have one call or one message or somebody connecting with me, contacting with me. As I said, learning, I keep doing always. I strongly believe in whatever I take it away. My tagline is also, we all have powers to make impossible possible. And one point of, if you attend on this weekend's seminar, I would give complete my life story, where I had come from, what is that I have done. That is where I crafted myself as my belief, as we all have powers to make impossible possible. So I had put already the link to all of you, which you can look at and see whether you can attend or invite your other people also. It is the free online seminar so that they can get the framework. And if somebody is confident having that framework, they can work on it. I'm perfectly fine. I'm not expecting that you should come and take the training with me. Only thing is, if you know, these are all the framework, these are all the principles, these are all the things required. You take it from me or take it from anyone, that doesn't matter. And that is what, as long as your career, you are looking at it, is helping you to move ahead or move forward, I'm absolutely happy with that. And if we are, if we can help you, that we will be very, very much happy to do that as well. So now let me stop. I had given you this 10 success principle that has worked for me in my life. Absolutely, there is no guarantee that it will work for you, but you have to look at, but some of the principles are very strong. It can work for anyone, but only the thing is you need to have, as I said that no, in my opening word, you have to come out of that comfort zone, start looking at it with a fresh look and fresh mind, with the calmness, you start working on it. There is no doubt, if you remember this LABS, labs plus NSC plus CVG principle, that is learning, assist, believe, SWOT, network, simplicity, calmness, communicate, have that vision and the goal. These are the things, if you do it, the success is 100% assured to you. There is no doubt about it. After doing all this thing, you will definitely achieve the success, that is for sure. Let me stop here. If you all have any questions, you can feel free to ask me. So this is what I covered. I said that attempting to move forward with success, staying true to your core beliefs and value, obtaining happiness from achieving your goals is the success. I had given you this 10 principle. You want more as the success framework. This I created this framework based on my experience. I didn't have this framework when I was working and doing many things. I thought, let me put that framework. The future generation can take help of it. All the leaders currently wanting to move forward as a success as a habit and have them again and again and again so that they can use this framework. This is what I thought I'd share. Let me stop. If you have any question, feel free to ask me. You can also write what is the, how did you feel about these points? You can write about it also. You can think through. If you have a question, put it in the chat box. I will come back And after finishing this few slides, how do you continue your journey with us? Every week, as I said, the card hour, one of the coaches from Leadership Card will come and do that. Yes, Bausab, I can take your question. You raised a hand.
Yes, yes, Ram sir. Good evening. How are you?
Fine, fine. I'm doing good.
Yes. I have one question. This is a really amazing framework.
Yes.
Yes. After learning these skills of framework, how would we make practice to incorporate in our real life? Because we keep in mind hardly 2 to 3 skills out of say nine keywords you have mentioned over here.
10, it is
And
10. Then I have given you 10 of that
yes,
has worked for me. Okay.
yes, correct.
So one is you have to make each one of it. It is not going to, it took 40 years plus kind of a thing for me, but it not going to take the same number of years for you. But you
Correct.
have to look at, are you having you have a checklist of this, put the 1 to 10 scale rating, right?
Mhm.
Learning,
Yes.
what is that you are doing? What is the scale at which you are there?
Mhm.
Each of the thing you start assist, where do you do an assist, or you just straight away jump into that,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
Believe, are you a strong believer? Things comes up, are you a strong believer of the thing? Do a 10-point scale on this. Look at whichever is the coming as a low score.
Mhm.
Start working on it, right?
Yes, correct.
All this has to become your part of the habit. Like you're sitting
Yes.
in a car and start driving it, right? You don't always say that I'm going to press a brake now, I'm going to press an accelerator now, right?
Yes, correct.
Naturally, it has to come like that, right?
Yes, I agree with you.
So you need to put a 10-point scale and do a kind of a quick survey on it where you are and start working on that. That's what will help. Okay,
Okay, great. Thank you, sir.
good. Any other question anyone has got? So this is where you can continue your journey, and we have the flagship personal transformation program, module-based. As a success coach, I have put this 3-step success framework. There is the me-to-we team building, which we are doing it as part of the thing where it's Ashish spearheads that and does that program. Like that communication level 1, level 2 also there. The leadership program, we are going to kickstart from July onwards. Online self-paced program. There are a lot of program of ours are available in Udemy. You are free to go and have look at. One of the program which is a free already available is you can look at Focusify, a practical guide for career growth. This is the program I have in Udemy, which is free. You can go through it at any time, which will give you 35 different chapters with a video commentary, and you can download the book also. And that is there. This is our virtual mode personal transformation program. We do with the personality development, leading self, leading team, leading organization. Each has got 4 modules of different programs. That's what gets covered as part of this training program. And this is a workshop, and many of them, if we had seen the testimonial initially, all of them were happy, and even Bausab is here and he is also very happy with that. These are some of the photographs of the various programs we conducted. So now I thank you all for attending today's card hour, wherein we looked at the success principle. What is that? Some of the thing which has worked for me, and I wish you to put all these practices and take your career ahead and work on it. This is where you can get in touch with us. So one of the things is leadership card is on the principle of knowledge, accomplish, reflect, and develop. And we provide leadership training, leadership coaching, and leadership mentoring. You can reach us through this mail ID or the number which is provided. Thank you very much for joining here for this call. With this, as there is no questions, I'm ending. You are feel free to reach us for anything which we can do. Have a great evening and great weekend ahead.